This video is sponsored by Async Art. Async Art is rare, programmable art running on a blockchain that's split into dynamic layers. These change over time, affecting the overall image. This means the art evolves reacting to external data, whether that's the weather, the date, or even crypto prices. Two artworks worth highlighting are Micah Johnson's Sovereignty. This reacts to the date, and on the birthday of the two brothers in the artwork, it reveals a QR code allowing you to donate Bitcoin to them. The second piece is a collaboration between Trevor Jones and A Lot of Money called ETHBoy. You can check out all this groundbreaking programmable art at async.art. That is ASYNC.art. Thanks for the sponsorship.
Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So I'm having a look at Litebringer, the blockchain game running on the Litecoin blockchain. It's been out now, let's have a think, where are we? It's been out now for about 2 months. Had quite strong growth in the first kind of couple of weeks. It's kind of tailed off a bit since then. I've been playing it every day. I've not done videos for a while, so I kind of thought it's worth coming back and seeing what's going on. So we can see here, this is the main kind of screen. I've got 4 characters that I have either created or bought. Actually, I think I created 3 characters, sold 1 and bought 2. So I should point out this game is you have to have some Litecoin. So this is actually these lights here are actually a thousandth of a Litecoin. I think that's right. But you do need some Litecoin in order to play the game, so that's a little bit of an issue. The developer sometimes gives out some very small amounts of Litecoin to encourage people to play, but basically if you're going to play this game seriously, you do need to get some Litecoin from somewhere. So what I'm going to do this video is we can see here some of these characters have this kind of little arrow, this little yellow arrow, which means they can be evolved. So we can see here, obviously all characters start off with 0 evolves and level 0. One of the kind of key things you're doing in terms of the characters is you're doing missions to get XP to level them up, and basically when you hit level 30 you get to do an evolve move. So basically the first evolve is you evolve them from a basic character class into a more complex character class. So these are all been evolved once to a more complex character class. And then the evolutions after that are evolving your kind of power and your moves. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's go to the character here. So here we go. So this is a paladin character class, and we can see here she's at level 30. She's maxed to level 30. So we get this evolve button. Now in order to evolve we have to get these sky shards. So actually we're going to have a look at that later. Actually I just bought those from the store. So one of the interesting things now is we got with more people playing, and it seems like some bots playing as well, the price of these materials has gone down massively. So previously I think that the biggest amount you could buy of these shards, well, when I first started playing in the first kind of weeks, were like, you know, maybe 100 or something, where I bought 1,000 very cheaply. So nothing very exciting happens, I suppose, graphically, but we're going to evolve, and we can see here we've unlocked this second skill. So we have Liver Punch as the first kind of default skill, and now I can choose a different kind of skill. So I get you have to get out of these 8 skills, you get to choose 4 of them, and these ones are unlocked as you evolve up. You also kind of level up the skills as well. So not a lot of detail about actually what they do, to be totally honest. I'm sure I could read about it in on a website somewhere. But let's go for the Wrath of God, and then I guess going to hit evolve character, and there we go. That's just that's just gonna shows itself there, and as I can see, so now I have Liver Punch and Wrath of God. And I can level these up. Again, there's another material you need to kind of collect, which you can do by buying on the store, or you can do that by going out and finding them on the map. So kind of that's what happens with that. And also let's see if I've got anything here. So this is the gear, and you go around collecting. Oh, there we go. So I go around collecting different kind of, I guess they're called shards, I think, and you can level these up. So I can level up this Sabatons of Disarming, these shoes. I can level them up from level 13 to level 14. But now I need to go and get another 554 of these holy shards or material in order to level it up to its maximum. So that's 15 is the maximum. So I'm going to send her on a quest. Off she goes. Similar thing here with this character. So you can see that the number of these sky shards is actually called blue sky shards. There's also a green sky shard. So here I can choose again another skill. What should we do? Cloak of Shadow sounds good for an assassin, so we'll evolve that. Okay, and you also the other thing to point out here, because she's done one evolve now. She's evolved number 2, but she's gone down to level 1. So again, we have to go through the XP kind of grind to get that up to level 30. Oh, there we go. On this one here, so they've actually evolved this gear up now. So I got to level 15, and now I'm leveling up again. So I got that up to level 11. So off she goes. She can go and collect some stuff. And finally, actually didn't go through the characters today. This is a knight character. The previous one was an assassin. So again, I'm going to evolve her. What should we get? Maybe go for hamstring. So go for that. And then see if I've got anything here that I can level up. Oh, there we go. More Sabatons of Disarming, proving popular. So off we go. And send her on a mission, and I'll just send this one on a mission as well. She's just doing XP mission, I think. Yep. Okay, so the other thing to look at is the is buying things. So we can see here you can actually buy anything from these in-game items, the gear, to characters. You can use different filters. So this, I'm looking at any character who's been evolved at least to level 1. And see, if you wanted to not bother with all the grinding, you could just see. So the interesting thing that has happened here is, so some of these you get one character for that's 62 lights, whereas down here we can get how many characters? This is 7 characters for 58 lights. So you can kind of see some of these people this choosed character has just clearly been grinding out, probably using bots, I would think, to be able to generate 7 characters. Which is obviously not very good for other players, but the one thing that bots do is destroy the in-game marketplace. They do make it very very cheap for new players who just want to come in. It does. I mean, seriously, it does cause a problem for people who do want to trade, because obviously if your bots can just generate vast amounts of these assets, but it is useful for resources. So different resources here, training scrolls. Maybe I'll look at. So these are what's required for leveling up your skills. Doesn't seem to be quite as much. It seems to be not so cheap. Doesn't be quite the same bot activity. So we're getting 9 lights for just one of those. Okay, no, cheap ones down here. Okay. So anyway, that's what is happening with Litebringer. Again, it is a game that has, I noticed from some of the videos, has it seems to be getting criticism for bots. I think the other problem with this game is it is a kind of like an idle game, so you don't really do much in the game. Basically, the loop of what I've just showed you is as exciting as it gets in terms of leveling up, and then you're just doing these quests to go and gain material that you're using to level up. There's not really a great sense of progression, at least at the moment. I mean, I think it's a fairly obviously the game's just started, only been out 2 weeks, and I'm sure there are ideas for new features that could happen. Certainly, we'd imagine in this sort of situation, things like alliances would be a sort of key thing you would do. So you have these very complex missions that can only be done by multiple players acting in unison, and potentially alliances fighting each other. Of course, when you have bots, and you have bots in pretty much all blockchain games, that is a design problem that we don't get so much in centralized games where we can kind of control what's going on. But we will see what Sipsoft, who are the developer of Litebringer, kind of come up with. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. As I say, this is Blockchain Gaming World, where we spend our time playing blockchain games and making sense of the scene and how it's all developing. So if you like that, please do subscribe to the channel. But otherwise, thanks for watching and hope to see you again soon.